my video. This is my second video now, so I'm really excited and I'm getting the hang of this. So I did do a poll on my Instagram asking, what do you want to see next? Whether it's another hair video or maybe a makeup look. And most people, they wanted to see a makeup look, so here it is. So today's look is mainly my favorites, coppers and golds. This is like my safe look. As you can see, yeah, I love doing this look. Also, these eyebrows have not been waxed since quarantine, or a long time before that, actually. I was overdue. But anywho, can't even tell that I really need to go see my eyebrow lady like ASAP. So, but yeah, I'll also be uploading my eyebrow video as well, so you can see how I get these. Sisters, not twins, remember that. How I get my eyebrows as well. But without further ado, here's the video on this makeup look. Hope you enjoy. Alright, so as you can see, I did my eyebrows off camera already. And first, I am just priming my face with the One Heck of a Blot face primer. And this was my first time using it, and guys, I actually really liked it. I usually don't like primers, but this one I really did like. And I also like to spray my face with fixing spray before I do anything as well. And that was the I Heart Revolution fixing spray in peaches and cream. And y'all, it smells so good. And oh yeah, and before I go any further, I did prime my face before I started filming, so that's why you only see me putting primer in like my areas where it's really oily. And then I also went in with a loose face powder under my eye just to make sure that it doesn't crease on me, because y'all, my eyeshadow, my concealer be creasing bad sometimes. So as you can see, I'm going in with the orangey color, and that is in the shade Luxury, and that is from the palette. This palette is called Decadence, and it's from Color Store. And y'all, it is so affordable and it's so good. Like, this was actually a gift, but I was like, I want more of these. So I found out that they have them at Target, and they have all different types of palettes. And y'all, I just love it. So now I'm going in with a gold color, and that is called Canary from the palette. And I'm just placing it in the middle of my, well, in the center area of my eyelid. And now I'm going to go in with this chocolate brown color. It's called Truffle, and I'm just putting it on the outer corner of my eye just to give it some depth, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. Alright, so now I'm going in with this copper color, and y'all, it's called Rich, and yes, it looks rich. It is so pretty, y'all. Like, I think that might be my favorite color from this palette. It's just so pretty. So now I'm going to put it on over top of that brown that I had just put, which was Truffle. Giving me a slight smoky, but not too smoky. I mean, it was the middle of the day, and I don't know. I don't like doing super dark smoky eyes in the middle of the day. But anywho, so I also put the shade Rich on the inside of my eye as well, in front of that gold that I did in the beginning. And now I'm going in with Gold Star. No, I'm sorry, with Gilded, to create like an ombre effect in my inner tear duct. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put my eyebrow gel on, so there you go. I'm putting on my eyebrow gel. But that's from Revolution as well. And y'all can get any of those Revolution products that was mentioned from Ulta, and they are super affordable. And then in the inner part of my tear duct, I also use Gold Star. Alright, so moving on to my foundation. I was using Juvia's Place in the shade Cameroon, and I am blending it using my beauty blender, and it is a super wet, well, super damp beauty blender. And y'all, look at how well that foundation is blending. Like, I be shocked sometimes when I'm doing my own makeup how bomb this stuff is. Alright, so now I'm going in with my Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 12. And I'm just doing the under eye area, the bridge of my nose, as well as my forehead, and a little dot on my chin. And then I'm taking that same beauty blender and just blending out that concealer. So now you'll see me go in with my cream contour, and I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Dark Cocoa. I don't like a super dramatic contour, just something very light. And so you'll see I'll do my cheeks and my nose with this contour. Oh, and my forehead. I always forget to mention my forehead area. And as you can see, I have a pretty small forehead. It's not super big, so I don't do too much up there. And then I'm just going to take my beauty blender that I use for my foundation and just blend it out. Blend out my contour. And then I also set my concealer, which is all the places that I use the concealer, with my Revolution banana powder. I believe this is Banana Deep. I've used it so much that I've actually rubbed off the shade color, well, the name off the packaging. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this is in the color Banana Deep. And then the little brush that I brushed all of my powders off, it's just some little brush I got from Wish. I really don't know how I ended up with it, but I mean, I like it and it's very useful. And then I'm also setting my contour with the Revolution powder in Deep Dark. Oh, and the sponge that I'm using is a mini beauty sponge. I like those because they can get in those little areas and it's easier to control where you apply any of the product. And again, just dusting it off with that same little brush. I really like that brush because it's so dense and it just, I don't know, it just works for me. And now I'm going to go in with my blush, and that is also from Revolution. And that is in the shade Rose Kiss. And y'all, it's so pretty. It's like a deep plum color. So as you can see, when I put it on, it was super pigmented, and that's because my makeup brush was damp. I washed my makeup brushes the night before and they weren't completely dry, but I was fine with that because half the time I usually use damp brushes anyways. So as you can see, I just rubbed it out with my finger to kind of smooth it out so it's not super harsh. And now I'm going in with my Revolution highlighter, and that is in the shade Time to Shine. And it's so pretty, and it's like, if you like a subtle highlight, this is for you. Now, I usually like a little dramatic highlight, so I usually use brighter colors, but lately I've been liking my subtle highlight. But, you know, of course, for my nose, this is embarrassing. Yes, that is a highlighter. Yes, I still use it. Yes, it's bomb. That is a gold shade, and I honestly can't even tell you what the shade is because I use that all the time. But it broke, but that is from Revolution as well. And then here I'm just adding a little bit of pop in my inner tear duct because I needed some extraness. And that was just a loose pigment, a loose gold pigment from Bare Minerals, and that was in the shade True Gold. And so now then you see me spray my face with my fixing spray. And that is from Revolution, and that one is the Pro Fix fixing spray. And now I was prepping my lips, so I was wiping off any chapstick that I had that I put on in the beginning of the tutorial, and that was before I even got on camera. But I like to use the MAC Prep and Prime for my lips. It keeps them moisturized, especially when I'm going in with a matte color. And now I'm just lining my lips with a NYX lip liner. And I honestly can't find it now that I've used it, so I can't even tell you what the name of it is. I don't know how it just disappeared. But anywho, it's like a deep brown color. And I go in with my Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color, and that is in the shade Forever Eternity, and it is so pretty. And y'all, I just had to be extra. I wanted a little bit more, so I went in with my I Heart Revolution lip gloss in the shade I Heart Chocolate, and I only put that in the center. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that video. You saw where I made some mistakes and where I corrected them, and things like that. So I hope you will tune in for my next video as well. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and also turn on your notification so that you'll know when I upload a new video. And also feel free to follow me on Instagram at starring Trinae Michelle. It'll be in the description box below. So until next time, bye.